We are just about to head off to the gym. What's going on, my people? It is a gorgeous Saturday morning. It's legs, and afterwards, finally, I think we might go to the skate park. However, if I drive past and there's loads of kids because it's a Saturday, I'm not going because I'm still quite new. I say new, rusty. I haven't skated in probably about 3 years, and I've found my old board, which is gorgeous, by the way. Look at that, fucking. As you can see, I put the Vans on and I had a couple of attempts. The ollies are still fine. I never did quite manage the kickflip. However, I hope that that's something that we are going to change. Now, this board is, it's gorgeous. You can't see it right now, but I'm standing on it. There you are. So anyway, it's legs. So we've got some legs to do, gym, and then we will be maybe going to the skate park. I'm not sure. I have every intention of. But I'm going to drive past, and if it's busy, I don't know how I feel. But let's go to the gym. Yo, people. Right. I'm going to actually put the mic on for once. Can you hear me? Right, you should be able to hear me. Right, so we are going to the skate park today, hopefully. We bought 9 white monsters yesterday from a little place called Home Bargains. I'll edit it out if it's not an actual chain because I don't want to dox myself. But guess how much these were? For 9 monsters, $7.99. That's like 75p each. It's ridiculous. It's the cheapest I've ever found them. So I bought 9. Just for a laugh. Really, not for a laugh. So I'm going to drink them. They can go in the back. We've got our gorgeous... Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no, me bag. Okay. Anyway, got me gorgeous ass fucking skateboard in the thing. She can go down there. Ever since I got a car, I've wanted to be one of them like Tanner Fox, John Hill type YouTubers where you just go round to skate parks and just skate them and take the camera and... Oh, let me fix your lens real quick. There you are. I can't explain it. Ever since I was a kid... No, I was legit. Ever since I was a kid, I've wanted to do something like this. And if I do end up going to the skate park today, I'll be very, 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 very happy. If not, then it's fine, because I do kind of want it to be quiet, where it's like my first ever session back. So I was debating just going after the gym on a weekday. So if it's not today, it'll be Monday. But then if it's not today, I don't know what I'm going to do with the vlog. So we'll see you at the gym. I recorded in the gym for the first time yesterday, so that's brilliant. Oh my god, how amazing is it that I can speak without holding the fucking microphone? It's good, but it just feels really official. Whereas like this, it's just like I am speaking. So could be something to think about. But yeah, we are going to get strapped and go to the gym, hit legs, and then maybe do some skating. So see you then. All right, we're now at the gym. I'm just about to record a TikTok, so you guys get a sort of a BTS of the TikTok. There's so many people out here now. Because it's a Saturday, there's all swimming lessons and shit. So there's so many people, so this is gonna be a new thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna set you up and leave you there, and we're gonna do the TikTok. So I was just in the shop yesterday, and I found one of these, and we're gonna give it a little try today. It's a Blue Raspberry Body Fuel Energy Shot. Now it's leg day today, and if I shit myself, I'm not gonna be happy. It's quite a big shot. Ooh. All right, that's the Wedgemeister doing a TikTok. There's loads of people, and I feel really weird recording. Oh, that was nice though. Oh, I feel fucking buzzed. Anyway, right, okay, but let's get in the gym.
12 seconds later.
Well, we have now just finished at the gym. We are about to go take a little stroll to the skate park, short for skate park. Just don't want to explain myself. I don't know whether there's going to be people there or not, but we're going to have a little look. And if there's not, we're going to drive back here because I've got free parking. And then we're going to walk. If not, we're going to go there, have a little look. This didn't really seem to affect us as much. Oh my god. Hello Andrew, how you doing?
Lovely, that's great. So the next bit you should hear from will be our HR team to let you know it's progressed to the next stage.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Shalom. I've just received a call. Get a message progressing to the next stage. So I believe I may have bloody got it. Oh my god, my camera's been recording that whole time. I just got a job. The sales job. I didn't realise. Why is it still recording? It's... Anyway, right, well, let's go to the skate park. Yo, people, I can't believe I got that on camera. I just got that sales job in that tech place I was talking about. So I'm very, very happy about that. They said they'd let me know by the weekend. Your boy's officially, well, not officially yet. I've got to sign some stuff with the HR. Employed. Sorry. Trigger warning. I've got a job, people. Holy moly. But it's incredible. Seems like a really rewarding role. So I'm very, very excited to start. Now, we're at the skate park. I will show you what it looks like. There are only 2 kids, but I bit nervous. Not nervous because there's kids. Don't think of that. No, why am I nervous? I honestly, I've no fucking clue. But I don't know if they're planning on leaving anytime soon. But then, again, it's only 2 kids. He's wearing a Levers 25 shirt, which means he's, what, in year 7. And they're on scooters. I really want to skate. You have no idea. I'm debating paying for parking because I don't want to then drive back to the car park and then come back. I might hang around here for a bit. I may actually go grab some lunch, come back, and they may be gone. Because I know, well, the thing is, if I were to go in, me at that age, I would have left. But it's such a cool skate park. And I really want to try it. Why can I not have, like, friends that are interested in the same shit as me? If you're 19 to 21, male, and skate / make videos / like filmmaking / go to the gym / game stream / trading, hit me up. Hit me the fuck up. Not in like a dating kind of way, obviously. Not obviously, nothing against that. Obviously. I myself am a lesbian. Anyway, we're gonna leave because at the minute I'm watching 2 kids play about in a skate park and I'm not here for it, if I'm honest, because that's a little bit fucking weird. But it's such a cool park, and I really, they've got a mini ramp and it's like a 4-5 foot mini ramp, and it would be perfect to learn because I was basically more of like a tranny skater, not the sexual orientation, but I really want to hit a cheeky little session. I say cheeky little session, I'll probably push the board once, fall over, because I attempted a kickflip in my fucking bedroom this morning, and I slid off and it hit my shins, and I'd nearly cried for about 10 minutes. I was like, ooh. I need someone to come here with, because doing stuff on your own is brilliant, apart from when it, like, there's other people at the skate park. You know what I mean? And that energy, I think, has just hit me because I'm shaking and I'm busting for a shit. So I don't know whether to leave it for today. I don't want to leave it for today because if I start work on Monday, I'm not going to get another chance for a while. And I really want to skate. We'll see. So we're down at the little seafront. I want to just speak about something. This isn't going to be a long vlog, but we've come down to the seafront. Why? Well, sorry if you can hear my chair squeaking. Why have we come down to the seafront? Well, I love coming down to the seafront and talking about, you know, feelings and shit, as you most likely already know, if you've followed anything that I've been doing. We were going to go to the skate park, but we got a little meal deal, and we've come down here. I may go to the skate park after this, so if there's more to the vlog, we do end up going to the skate park. But if not, then we don't. So, yeah, it's a Saturday night, and I'm just thinking, you know, people are probably going out, ready to go out, partying. And it just got me thinking how crazy sort of this generation has gone. Because I feel like an outsider because I don't go out and drink every night and hook up and kiss random people and, you know, drink and just go to a club. And it got me thinking about that as a whole, what dating's like nowadays and why it's changed so much. Because a show that I watch quite a lot, Friends, you know, some of you may have heard of it, you've obviously heard of it, and Friends the relationships in there, such as, you know, Kathy and Chandler, I sort of related my own personal experience with a breakup and like with, you know, the crash out and whatever with that. And I thought, why does the show make it seem like, you know, Chandler doesn't really care after a while? Like, yeah, he goes through the stages, this, that, and the other, but he doesn't really get messed up. And I feel like I've been messed up by my personal experience. And why do I think that? Well, I think that because it's completely shifted my outlook of all possible future encounters and future maybe dating, just the whole scene. And I was thinking of it, what's the difference between the show, you know, him breaking up with someone because he found out that she slept with someone else, and my personal experience. And I believe it to be social media. Because back in those times, you couldn't, for the life of you, see someone's Facebook profile or what they'd been up to unless you directly spoke to them. So if you were to break up with somebody, then that would pretty much be it. There's no reaching out contact after. I mean, there would have been because they had phones, but there's no like temptation to look at their Instagram profile or temptation to look at their Facebook. It got me thinking that might be why it had taken me so long to fully get over that experience. Because obviously I'm over it now. Well, I'm over the person, not so much the experience. I'll get into that later. But yeah, there's no temptation. You don't see them in every single thing. Like, you don't see them as a recommended friend, or you don't see their TikToks pop up, or you don't see them being tagged in their friends' Instagram stories. And there's no contact. Whereas nowadays, you have all of that. And in my opinion, it makes it so much harder to get over somebody when you're just constantly reminded of them. Because you can get rid of physical things, you can delete photos, you can do all that. But just scrolling on Instagram mindlessly, and all of a sudden something like that pops up straight away. Or you go to, you know, one of their friends' stories and they've been posted, whoa, they're out with them, blah, down Weatherspoons or whatever. And this hasn't happened to me, like, personally, but I'm just saying, like, that's what goes on. It just got me thinking that that's how times have changed. And it's weird, you know, because some people's love language is getting posted on social media so that everyone can see that they're with someone, and everyone can see that you're together. Why? Surely the only people it matters to are the people that you're close to. And if you're close to them, well, you'd speak to them often enough for them to know anyways. So I've never really understood that. It's weird to say because on TikTok I'm really not. But on my like Facebook and on my Instagram, my personal, I'm very private. I don't even have a post on Instagram. I've got like 2 story highlights, and one of them's me with a cat and the other one's of a seafront, me down the seafront. And I've got a private account, and it's strange. I've never really understood. I can obviously understand showing your partner off. Like, I love doing that. I love doing that more than anything. Like going out somewhere fancy, you know, wearing something really nice, going out and sort of showing each other off. But on Instagram, it's a bit like you've got your own private photo. I guess I can kind of see it. I'm speaking about it, I've sort of talked myself into it. But anyway, why are we down here? Why are we in this mood? Well, I wasn't expecting this vlog to go in this direction. But like I was saying, I've been seeing a lot of like couple posts recently. Whether it be on Instagram, everyone seems to be getting into a relationship. You know, the weather's getting colder, you can't be a slag anymore. Oh no, summer's gone, you can't be posting, you know, bikini photos. You can, however, unarchive ones that you've already deleted from fucking 3 years ago. But, you know, seems a bit desperate. But yeah, it's a weird one because I've been seeing loads of posts like that, and it sort of got me thinking. It's got me thinking, I miss that feeling. not the person, but I miss the feeling of being excited to meet somebody, to being excited to learn someone new and seeing what they like, what they dislike, what their hobbies are. The reason for this, partially because I've been seeing them pop up, but also partially because I went on to me and my cousin's Snapchat, right? Me and him are like really close, always have been. And I was looking through our saved chats because there was a new memory popped up. Oh, there's a spider in my window. Hello, mate. Yeah, so new memory popped up. Sorry. New memory popped up, and it was the first ever time that I met the person who I most previously had a relationship with. And because it was so far back, obviously I was very young, and I was looking through it, and it was the photos that I'd sent from her Instagram to sort of show like who it was. Oh, mate, can you believe it? Like, I'm meeting this person, blah, blah, she's so pretty, oh my God. And I was looking at it, I was scrolling through them, and then there was like the first ever time I met her. And I was thinking back, I was like, crazy, because towards the end, you don't realise that. Like the end of the relationship, I wasn't thinking about that. And it's sort of weird thinking where you came from, because that's something that obviously happened. That feeling is just something that I almost long for, being that excited to show somebody else off to, you know, the person I care about most, like my cousin, and being able to say like, look mate, like, wow, you know, I'm dating this girl, like everything I said about her, like, and I was obviously young at the time. It was, you know, I think we met when I was like 16, but I was just thinking, I kind of miss, you know, not dating in general, because I feel like dating nowadays is a horrible, horrible experience. It's really hard to not come across as a creep, and, you know, like I was saying earlier, it's just strange. Yeah, no, that's the so that's the reason we're down here. You know, I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking of like how good it is to meet somebody new, and how like dating used to work, and, you know, how lucky I felt when I finally asked her to be my girlfriend, and just all those sort of memories and reminders started coming back, and those feelings, not for the person, for the situation, sort of how I felt in the moment and how I sort of carried myself. I was a very different person, obviously, because I was 16, not 19. And yeah, I was just got me thinking about how strange it's become now. That's the reason we're down here. But yeah, just how weird dating's gotten now, the whole hookup culture, and it's strange. I was always brought up as a very romantic person who, you know, you have your heart devoted to one woman, one girl, and you put everything you can into it and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And to see sort of what dating's become, just pointless sex, is something I could moan about for hours and hours. There's nothing worse in this world. Doing the most intimate thing you can with somebody who you met, you know, like 3 hours ago at the club. And it's like, people say it's like, oh, for the love of the game. The game is love. That's what people don't understand. When everyone says, oh, do it, you know, used to be a lover boy, but now I just love the game. The game is supposed to be love. And you're supposed to, like, you're not gonna, it's emptiness, it's pointless lust that isn't gonna go anywhere, that's, you're not gonna get anything beneficial out of, that's gonna not matter in a week, let alone a month. It might not even matter the next day. And it just gets me thinking, like, people nowadays, obviously I'm thinking of like from a girl's perspective, like girls that go out and do that. And it's like, I don't know how I'd feel about getting into a relationship with someone that's done that in the past. Because it's like you just, you know, offering yourself up to somebody that, you know, you met. Like, come on, you can't be that easy. And it sort of makes me lose hope a bit that there is still like-minded people out there, you know. And I don't know where to meet those people. The only place I can think of, well, apart from maybe at work, would be at the gym. And that's all well and good, but how often do you see a new person at the gym? Unless it's New Year's. So then it makes you almost get FOMO that you should go out and drink because that's where everyone else meets people. But I don't believe I'm going to find my wife in a club. To be honest, I thought I found her, but that, ended up not being true, which is, so sometimes your judgment is wrong, and that's completely fine. Yeah, sometimes your judgment's wrong, and that's completely fine. Not everyone can be right 100% of the time. That's what trading's taught me. It's all about trying, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'm aware it's just got really dark, but I hope, sort of like a purple rain. Yeah, you used to hear songs about romance and be my little baby, I love the one and take me my dog. And now it's all about, just ragging women. That's another thing as well, music and sort of industry has changed that. How love is perceived. And it's strange because I'm yet to find someone with the same ideology as me. I thought I did, but uni changes people, so that switched up pretty quick. But yeah, just pointless lust, hookup culture. I could go on about it for ages, so I'm going to stop myself there, but I don't know why you would devalue yourself, giving it out to random people, and then act like you deserve princess treatment on both sides. Like, if I were to go sleep about, I wouldn't expect, a good woman to care for me, to love me, because I wouldn't deserve it if I'm, in the game. But then you realise that that's just a category of people that you sort of stay away from, guys and girls. I know if I were to be friends with someone that just slept about with whoever and had a really high body count, I wouldn't be mates with them. Because that's not, I can already tell just from your judgment on that we're not going to be friends. Because we don't have the same ideas, which is fine. Because when I got out of my last relationship, I didn't know if I wanted to learn a whole new person again. Because it's very daunting, especially as you get older. It's like you've got so many more experiences to share. And it's just something you've got to be patient with. But then now I'm thinking, yeah, because I am actually over that person. I do want that. And I long for that. I really do. I love just, making cookies at Christmas, wearing matching pajamas, having movie nights. Even just going on a drive, that's something I miss. Having someone to go on a drive with, to just go drive, get food, sit somewhere and just talk. Just talk about anything. You need to find someone that you can just speak about anything with. And I believe that is, whoa, it's quite bright. I'm going to leave now because might go to the skate park, see how we feel. I doubt there's going to be anyone there now, so I might just roll about for a bit. But yeah, if we don't, I'm going to do the outro now anyway, so if we go to the skate park, you'll see it in between here and here. If not, then this is it. But thank you very much for watching this. If you have watched to the end, as always, I do appreciate you more than anything. Yes. If at least one person can relate to this in any way, my job's done. Yeah, there's a couple getting in a car now after just coming back from walking their dog. So I want that. Why can't I have that? Do I not deserve that? I do, but just haven't found anyone. I always like to believe I do better in relationships. And I felt like I'm now independent enough to where I realise I can actually function without one, which I never thought I'd be able to. But with that obviously not being my choice anymore, you learn to overcome and adapt. Because I believe it's almost been the longest I've ever been out of a relationship. By the time it's Christmas, it would have been the longest time I've ever been out of a relationship. Since year 9. Well, before year 9, maybe even oh my God, no. Because I had girlfriends throughout high school don't really count. But I just always felt like I needed to be with someone. And now obviously I'm getting older. life's starting to get a bit more serious. Just focusing on my things, focusing on the vlogs, focusing on streaming, focusing on the gym, focusing on my own personal brand, where my head's at, where I want to go in the future, what direction I want my life to take. And that's a lot when you're this age. And if you find someone that doesn't already have that figured out to the same extent that you do, you end up clashing. There's much more I could say, because I'm in the mood to talk, but it's been 20 minutes. I don't know how much of this I'll edit out, but I do just want to say thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, or if you have got this way, please leave it in the comments. If you do actually watch this whole thing, I'm very, very appreciative of you. Genuinely, just to have this outlet is an honour. I know anyone can post a YouTube video, but I know this will get at least 5 views. 5 people watch it. And thank you for allowing me to talk, because it's the only place I've really got, which is why it's so beneficial and so crucial that I keep doing it to have a sound mind. I love being able to share my opinions and my thoughts to whoever can watch it, doesn't matter. But yeah, I love you all, as always. Take care of yourself. Tell someone that you love them. And if you've got someone that you love, do everything in your power not to let it go. Because it's fucking rough. Anyway, I love you all. Take care. And I'll see you later.